the windshield. Step 1. Remove loose glass fragments by scraping over it with the razor blade. Fix the windshield. Step 1. Remove loose glass fragments by scraping over it with the razor blade. Fix the applicator base to the windshield. Make sure the center ring is centered above the brake and the suction cups are firmly attached to the windshield. Do not allow the suction cups to cover any cracks extending from the central impact point. Step 2. A. Screw the resin chamber into the center ring. If necessary, remaneuver the device so the rubber mouth will be directly on top of the point of impact. Check the alignment from inside the car. B. Screw down the resin chamber, turning clockwise so the rubber mouth is flat against the windshield, in complete but gentle contact with the glass. Excessive pressure will alter the original curve of the glass, affecting the flow of the repair resin of effectiveness of the repair. Step 3. Squeeze 3 to 6 drops of the repair resin, depending on the extent of the damage, into the resin chamber mounted on the windshield. If the resin leaks out of the bottom of the resin chamber, gently turn the resin chamber clockwise, just enough to prevent leakage. 4. Screw the pressure driver clockwise into the resin chamber to drive the resin into the brake. Tighten until the pressure driver is almost screwed all the way in. Check from inside the car to make sure the rubber mouth has opened wide. Allow the repair resin time to be absorbed into the brake, 4 to 6 minutes depending on the extent of the damage. If the repair resin has not reached all areas of the brake, you may apply heat on the inside of the windshield with a hot air gun or hair dryer, not included. Use caution when applying heat, as excessive heat may cause further damage. Slightly retighten the pressure driver about 1/4 turn to push the repair resin further into the brake. Step 5. Unscrew and remove the pressure driver from the resin chamber to release any air trapped in the chamber. Reinsert the pressure driver and screw down again to displace any air remaining in the brake. To determine if the repair resin has been absorbed into the brake, look at the glass from an angle of about 45 degrees. Make sure no air bubbles remain in the brake. In the case of chips or bull's eyes, examine the glass from directly behind the damaged area. Unrepaired areas will appear as dark, green, or black areas. If there is any damage still visible, repeat steps 4 and 5 until satisfactory results are achieved. Make sure there is enough repair resin remaining in the resin chamber. If necessary, add more repair resin. 6. After the air has been removed, turn the resin chamber and pressure driver together half a turn to the left, counterclockwise. Remove the entire apparatus by lifting up on the small tabs on the suction cups. Gently wipe away excess repair resin from the applicator so it does not drip down the windshield. Add a drop of the repair resin onto areas where damage is still visible and cover with a curing strip for the finishing touches. When applying the curing strips to the repair, no pressure is necessary. Gently place the strips on the glass. Step 7. When the entire application procedure is complete, move the car windshield into direct sunlight or use an ultraviolet light. Allow the repair resin to cure completely, about 5 to 10 minutes. Remove the curing strips. If the repair resin is still wet under the strips, leave the strips in place until the repair resin is dry. Scrape away the hardened excess resin with a razor blade. Hold the razor blade at a 90-degree angle to the windshield when scraping for best results. It is not necessary to be gentle when scraping. Scrape until the hardened resin comes off with the white flakes. Now look at that magic!